Hi friend, in this video we will be installing CentOS on VirtualBox. So if you want to install CentOS on VirtualBox, first you need to install VirtualBox in your Windows device, and after that you should have CentOS ISO file. I have already installed VirtualBox in my system, and I have also downloaded ISO file of CentOS. Now we will be going further and we will be installing CentOS on VirtualBox. So to install the CentOS on VirtualBox, first we have to create virtual machine. So to create virtual machine, we have to click on this button, new. So here we will be getting one window where we will need to fill some information like name, machine folder type and version. So here, since we are installing CentOS, so I will be writing here CentOS. After that we have option to select the folder where we want to install the CentOS. Here I don't want to install the CentOS on my C drive, so I will change this location to D drive. After that we have option to select the type of operating system. So CentOS is type of Linux, so here it has automatically identified that CentOS is type of Linux. After that we have option to select the version of particular Linux. Here in the drop down they have not given option for any CentOS, so I will be using other Linux 64-bit. So if you have 32-bit, then you have to select here 32-bit. I am installing 64-bit, so that is the reason I have selected here 64-bit. After you have filled all the information here, you have to just click on next. In this window we are having option to resize the memory. So by default it has selected 512 MB, but I want it more. So I will just increase the value and I will write it here. I have written here 2048 MB, and after that I will click on next. In this window we are having option to create hard disk. So either we can just skip or we can select any existing hard disk if already created. So I have not created any virtual hard disk particularly for CentOS, so I will just click this option, create a virtual hard disk now. I will click on the option create. Here again we have three options, VDI, VSD and VMDK. So if you want to create virtual box disk image, then you have to select VDI. If you want to create virtual hard disk, then you have to click on VHD. And if you want to select virtual machine disk, then you have to select this. So all these three types are different to each other, and there must be having some features for each of these types. So currently I will be selecting VHD. So using this option we will be creating hard disk. So now click on next once again, and here we have option to choose either dynamically allocated hard disk or fixed size hard disk. So I will just keep as it is and I will click on next. Again we are seeing here the path of our hard disk, and in below you are seeing the size of this one. So currently by default 8 GB has been allocated. I will increase this value to 10 GB, and now I will again click on create. So you can see it here that our virtual machine got created, but this virtual machine does not have CentOS operating system loaded in this one. So to load the ISO image, I will click on settings, and after selected the settings we have one option called storage. So in this one we have to just remove the empty disk, and after that we have to click here this image symbol. After I am clicking here, we will be getting option to add the image. So I have to select the image and click open. So as soon as I have selected, our image got loaded, and out of that image we have to choose. So you can see here our CentOS ISO image is ready to install. And we have to do one more thing. We have to click on display, and here we have to increase the video memory size, and here in graphics controller we will be selecting VBox BGA, and now I will click on OK. So we have created the virtual machine and we have loaded the ISO image to the virtual machine. Now to install the OS on virtual machine, we have to click on start. So after the machine gets started, installation will start automatically. So just click on this button here. So you can see it here that as soon as I have clicked on start, and one new window opened, and in this one we are seeing some confirmation message that install CentOS 7. So after I have clicked here enter, installation will start automatically. And before doing this, I will just maximize the window, and now just click on enter. So before installing, it will check some configuration things, then it will start installing. It will take some time, so we have to sit patiently. So while installation, we have to select the language in which we want to install. So I have selected here English, and English has selected by default also, and right side you can see there are subtypes of English, so you can select specific to any country. So I'll just keep as it is, and I will click on continue here. After I have clicked continue, here you can see we have various options to configure. So to configure the date time, we have to click on this symbol. After I have clicked on date time, here you can see we have world map, and from this one you can select any country which you belong to. I will be clicking on this option, and after selecting we have to click on done once again. And now if you want to do any configuration on the keyboard side, so in starting only we had selected English US, so this is showing it here. I will click on done. After that we have option to select the language support. So in language support also already English had selected, so I will again click on done. And if you want to see the installation source, you just click on here, and you will see here that our image is already there. So I'll not do anything here, I will just click on done. After that we have option to select the software type. So which type of CentOS you want to install. Either you can install minimal install, or compute node, or infrastructure server. So all these type has different features. If you selecting compute node, you will be getting this many options in your installed device. If you are selecting infrastructure server, you will get all these features available in the server. If you are selecting file and print server, you will be getting this many things in the installed OS 7. If you are selecting basic web server, you will be getting these things. So currently I will be selecting Genome Desktop. So in this one I will be getting user friendly desktop. So that is the reason I have selected this option. After I have selected, I will click on done, and now click on installation destination. Here you will see that we have created one hard disk, and that is only showing. And if you want to add any disk, then you can click on this option. So I will not do anything, I will just click on done. And after that we have network and host name. So currently our network is switched off. I will just click on switch on, and here you can configure the host name of your newly created CentOS, and by default it will be showing localhost.local domain. So I will change it to CentOS and I will click on apply. So you can see here that our hostname has been changed. After we have configured everything, we have to click on done. And if you want to do any security policy settings, so you have to click any of this option, so that setting will be reflected in your installation. So I'll just use the default setting here and I will click on done. So after we have checked and updated all the configuration in this window, we have to click on begin installation. And in this window we have to set two more things: root password and user creation. So first I will set the root password. After we have set the root password, we have to click on done once again. And now we have to create a user. So here I will give my name, and here you can decide the username of your operating system. And now again we have to set the password for the user. After we have done all the things, we have to click on done. And meanwhile installation is also going on, so it is installing various packages for our CentOS. So this will take some time and we have to wait until it is completed. Now you can see here that our installation has completed and it is asking to confirm the reboot. So after I click on reboot, our machine will be restarted, and after that it will be ready for use. So just click on reboot button here. So after we get the first window after installation, we will have to confirm the license and we have to set the network. So I will click on this option and I will click on here accept the license agreement. After again you have to click on done, and here already our network setting is enabled and our host name is set. So we have to do nothing here, just click on done. And now we have to click on finish configuration. So first time when we get the window after installation, so that will be locked. So to unlock this one, we have to write the password and we have to click on sign in. Here we have to do nothing, just click on next. So our system is ready for use, just click on start using CentOS Linux. So here there are some videos which talk about how we can start using CentOS. Either you can watch these videos or just click on X to close this window. So this is the window we will be getting when CentOS is installed, and in this one, if you want to check applications, then you can click on this link, and under this link we will have different options. So if you want to check favorite, you can click it here, and under favorite you will have browser, files, application installer, help and terminal. And after that we have accessories, calculator, clock, again files, text editor and weather. Under documentation we have help. Under internet we have again web browser and empathy. Under office we have contacts and dictionary. Under sound and video we have cheese and videos. So likewise we can click on different links, and according to that we will be getting various options under this application. And now if you click on places, so here we will be getting various folder options. If you want to go to home, just click on home, and here we have documents, download, music, picture, videos and trash. So these all are folders for various purpose. And right side you can see here we have different workspace available for CentOS. So by default it is on workspace 1, and we have other workspaces also like workspace 2, 3 and 4. So you can choose any one of those and you can start working. Here right side we have power button. So if you click on this button, there are three options. Either you can set network or sound, or you can either shut down or restart your system. So if I want to shut down the system, I will click on this button. So after I have clicked on this one, again I will be getting one window to confirm whether we want to restart the system or we want to shut down the system. So I will click on power off, so it will be shut down. So just click on power off here, and after we have clicked on power off, it is asking for administrator password. So after entering the password, just click on authenticate and it will be shut down. So this is how you have seen how we have created the virtual machine for CentOS in VirtualBox, and how we have installed the CentOS on our VirtualBox. So I hope this video was helpful to you, and we will see something else in another video.